everybody, and welcome to episode 13 of the Chicago Bears franchise. And we have an interesting one ahead of us. More importantly, we have an opportunity with an offensive breakout. We're going to be interested to see who that is, but we have a little press conference here going into the game. This has the possibility of being a trap game. Now, that is something we would like to avoid, but the Jets not having the most successful of seasons, underplaying their capabilities considering the talent that they have, especially the young talent that they have. But we're going to go into this game and we don't know what to expect out of them. We're hoping that we can come out with a win. The standings say that we should, but anything could happen. Now, we do have the breakout opportunity with Darnell Mooney. He was the player, but it is going to be a multi-stage one, as it is not going to be an immediate one. We're going to have to get a certain point or certain achievements throughout this game. We're going to have to throw for 3 touchdowns so we can continue his development and hopefully get him to that superstar, and he can continue to be a great piece on this offense further along in this series. Now, after the opening kickoff, it's going to come down to Justin Fields and how he plays here today. We see his stats, 16 touchdowns to 13 interceptions, looking to keep that ratio positive, but it's been hard so far. 1st and 10 now. It's going to be a run to David Montgomery. It's going to be a gain of about 6, so a good first down run. Or sorry, not a first down run, but a first down run, as in we get positive yards on first down, putting us in a 2nd and manageable. So 2nd and 4 now. Justin Fields out in the shotgun. Montgomery off to his right. Fields is going to snap the ball now, looking around. Has a good pocket here, and he's going to find Chase Claypool on the sit option there. Great find, great patience in the pocket, and way to stay poised. 1st and 10 now on the 37. Justin Fields is going to look around, trying to find an open man, looking for Darnell Mooney, and a tough throw to make, but Sauce Gardner, standout rookie, is all over it. That's going to be an incomplete. Very next play, going down the middle with a power run there with David Montgomery. That's going to be a gain of 4, as the Jets are going to unfortunately find an injury on defense early on in this game. Looking for the first down here. More importantly, trying to keep this drive alive. Justin Fields, tough throw to the outside, finding Chase Claypool. That is a long throw to the sideline. Able to get it in there, fit it in. The defender was almost there, but getting it off just in time, and way to keep himself inbounds by Chase Claypool. Great body control. Going with the stretch now on first down. That's going to go nowhere. That's going to be a loss of 1. So it's going to be a 2nd and 11 here on the 50. Justin Fields sitting in the pocket, gonna find Darnell Mooney eventually, but taking a big hit as he's held up by C.J. Mosley, and he's gonna fumble the ball, and Whitehead is going to get the recovery. A big turnover early on for Chicago. It's not what you want to see. And Zach Wilson now with a little bit of momentum, hoping he can take the lead. Their first play is going to go down the middle to Breece Hall. That's going to be a small run of about 2 yards, so it's going to be a 2nd and 8. Zach Wilson now in the shotgun. Carter on his left here, so we're probably going to see a little bit of a rotation here, running back for the Jets. He's going to find Cedric Wilson. That's going to be enough for the first down, and they officially unlock their first tier in the momentum system, and hopefully that does not take a big part of this game. We're going to try and get that back in our favor, though. Breece Hall up the middle. He's going to pick up about 4, so another little run there for Breece Hall, but he is such a talented back, having a phenomenal season in real life. He is definitely going to be someone we're scared about. And finding Braxton Berrios on the short little drag route there, the former New England Patriot and punt return specialist getting in the catch there. It's going to be a big play for the Jets, finding another first down. Very next one, they're going to go to C.J. Uzomah on the out route. That's going to be another quick throw, but gaining 9 on a throw that came out in under 2 seconds. That is a phenomenal return on investment. Going down to Michael Carter, and he's going to get just enough for the first down. Going to stay under this time. Breece Hall checks in, and he's going to find his way into the end zone untouched. And that's going to be the first points of the game scored for the New York Jets, taking the lead 7-0. And we can definitely not let Breece Hall go down the middle untouched. There's a philosophy on this team to bring physicality, and if you're going to run it up the middle, you got to be expecting to take a hit. While unable to do so there, they come out with the touchdown. Coming out back on offense. We're going to run the ball right up the middle. It's going to be a loss of 1. So a 2nd and 11 going empty back set. They're looking to bring 3, but they're going to bring 5 with a little bit of pressure on the right. But it's going to be the defensive end on the left side winning his one-on-one on Tevin Jenkins and enough to disrupt the passing lane. So it's going to be a 3rd and long. Let's see how Justin Fields responds. Justin Fields looking around, trying to find Cole Kmet on the dig route, but he's going to be way off, forcing us to punt the ball. And now the Jets get the opportunity to put up a 2-possession lead. On the first throw there, almost intercepted, unable to come down with it. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10 now. Zach Wilson stepping into the pocket. He's going to find an open man. It's Breece Hall. He's going to outrun a defender. It's going to be Nicholas Murrow, unable to get him down in coverage. On the 46 now, Zach Wilson back under center. They're going to send Berrios over on the motion, and they give it to him, and that's going to be a gain of about 3. So a small little gain there for the Jets, but they're chipping us down. They're getting these small little gains, and then they're getting these big explosive ones. A nice gain of about 6. 3rd and 2 now, going to go into play action. He's going to dump it off to his running back, Breece Hall, unable to get the first down, but no, they're going to give it to him. He stretches the ball out as he's being pushed out of bounds. A phenomenal play by the young rookie. Zach Wilson now in the shotgun is going to find the open slat route there to Elijah Moore. That's going to be enough for a gain of 6. Nazrul Dean is going to be the one who takes him down. He's getting a couple more snaps now that Roquan Smith is no longer part of the team. See a great little simple throw there for Zach Wilson. So they're going to get the first down here, 1st and 10 on the 23. Zach Wilson under center. They're really mixing it up, and they're going to hand this one off to Breece Hall. And I'm a little suspicious of that jump cut there because I think if he continues to try to bounce that one outside, there's a lane there, but we are going to stop him for the gain of 1. So a great job. And now it's going to be a 2nd and 9 opportunity, finding the corner, and C.J. Uzomah, the starting tight end, is going to get the touchdown. A great job by Zach Wilson putting it in his chest, and he's going to be able to turn this one upfield and fall into the end zone to take a 14-0 lead. On our first down, we get a carry for 4 yards with David Montgomery. Going to go now with the read option, trying to cut it up. Enough for the first, but they're going to mark us just short. 3rd and inches, giving it to David Montgomery, and that's going to be more than enough for the first down, but they're doing a phenomenal job of stopping the running game. 6 carries for 15 yards. It has been very tough for us to find a groove in the run game. Officially now into the 2nd quarter, we're down 14. This is going to be a crucial drive for us. Finding Cole Kmet, that's going to be a short gain of about 2 on the drag route. He's going to be lucky to come out with that catch. That was a risky throw. Bringing pressure, they've got a free man, but finding N'Keal Harry on the outside and unable to come down with it. That's going to be a drop for the young receiver. Justin Fields looking around, going to N'Keal Harry on the very next play, going to trust the young man, and he's going to get enough for the first down. So that's going to be a new set of downs here on the 48, going now in the I formation with 2 tight ends off to the left. Going to run with the stretch, and that's going to be stopped in the backfield. A great play for Rankins. 2nd and 14 now, looking at the play art a little bit. Justin Fields is going to stay in the pocket, and he's got all day, but nobody's getting open. He maybe had the drag at the end there, but by the time that was a for sure possibility, the pressure was in, and we're going to take the sack. Going deep now for Darnell Mooney, testing Sauce Gardner, and he might as well have been the receiver with the 3-yard separation he had with Darnell Mooney. Phenomenal speed there and ball hawking ability there by the young rookie. A great punt there to pin them down at the 1. We love to see it. Hopefully we can force a safety. You've got to be thinking that in this position. But a big run to Breece Hall. That one was designed to go up the middle, but everybody crashes in. He bounces it out and gets the big gain. That's going to be enough to take them out of danger. 8 minutes and 10 seconds going to Breece Hall, 2 plays in a row. Well, he's got another good gain. That's going to be a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 now in the shotgun. Breece Hall off to the right. Zach Wilson is going to motion his man in. He's going to snap the ball now. Now looking for the corner, and just so much interference all around. Jaquan Brisker loses his man, and Zach Wilson putting beautiful touch on it. And C.J. Uzomah was just a little bit faster. He might have been able to break that one loose, but a great gain nonetheless. And an incomplete on the very next play, looking for Breece Hall. Zach Wilson dropping back, going with another shotgun pass. It's worked, and he's got CJ Uzomah on the corner, but this time we've got it covered, and he's not going to take the chance. We had a safety over top lurking, so he's just going to take the run there for 3. Finding his man now, it's going to be Braxton Berrios who's going to turn it upfield off the dig route there. A phenomenal gain, and he's getting great opportunities to turn it upfield after the catch. 1st and goal now on the 7. Zach Wilson looking around. He's going to find the backside corner there, and that's going to be another touchdown. This time, Corey Davis. And that is going to be 3 touchdowns in the first half unresponded. But David Montgomery on the very next play on offense is going to run this one all the way into the end zone, finally breaking one loose and hopefully bringing a little bit of energy to this team. All it takes is one play, and we are able to get back into this game, only down 2 possessions. Things are looking a lot more positive. We just need the defense to make a stand here, and hopefully our offense has something to get going on. Zach Wilson, we've been saying his name quite a bit recently, and they're going to throw this one to run this one on the draw to Breece Hall. That's going to be a gain of about 7. Checking in now is Michael Carter and Uzomah off to the left. He's going to run this one right up the middle, and he's going to meet our big defensive tackle, but he's going to fall forward enough for the first down. Breece Hall back into the game, so they're really rotating them. They're going to run him the ball this time, and Jalen Smith all over it. He's going to make sure he does not get anything more than 4. And CJ Uzomah now going down to an injury. We're going to have to monitor that. He's been having quite the game for them. It's going to be a big loss for their game plan so far. Going for the dig route there, and that's going to be punched out by Jalen Johnson. Phenomenal job on the coverage. 3rd and 6 now, trying to get this game going again for the offense. He's going to dump this one off to Breece Hall, who's going to be just short of the first down. And it might be fair to assume that they are going to punt the ball here. A great job by the defense after the scoring drive by the offense, and they do indeed punt. So now the offense, with 3 minutes left, try and drain as much clock as possible. But at the same time, we need to put some points up on the board, and ideally a touchdown. If we can go into half only down 1 touchdown, this is very much a game for us. Going play action now. He's going to set his feet, going down deep now. Chase Claypool is going to jump up and make the catch. And how the heck does that work over Joyner, the safety? And we've got to review that one. He was a step behind, but the size here, it's a cover 3 concept. Sauce Gardner stays low because he has no one going deep on his side. The safety gets Chase Claypool handed off by the opposite side corner. And look at that, just getting it over his hands. A phenomenal catch there by Chase Claypool. Play action once again, looking around. Justin Fields finding nothing, and he's going to take a big sack here. The last thing we wanted. That is a loss of 16. It's going to be tough to recover from this one. You hate to see it. 2nd and 26 now. Justin Fields is going to drop back. Pressure coming in from the middle, but he's going to put some air on it, and that's going to be Darnell Mooney able to get some of those yards back. He's going to get exactly 16 yards back, so putting us in a 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. Looking around now, Justin Fields going to dump this one off to David Montgomery, who all the linebackers seem to have forgotten about, and he's going to turn that one up. You love to see a check down like that. So simple. The easiest throw to make in football, but it has such a positive gain sometimes. You love to see it. Going to go with the run up the middle. It's going to be a 2nd and goal after a meager gain of 3. We're going to go with the run once again. This time, a nasty stiff arm there on Quan Alexander. It's going to be a 3rd and goal now. Going to go play action and just try to get it out of his hands there, finding David Montgomery on the flat route, and we've done exactly what we've aimed to set, or what we've set to do. We've wasted just about everything left in the 2nd quarter, as well as go up and put up a touchdown. Errant throw there by Zach Wilson. That's going to be looking like a 2nd and 10 now. He's going to find the slant there, but Kyler Gordon, so focused on his own man, as he should be in man coverage, the ball sails right over his head into the receiver's hands. 2nd and 10 now. Zach Wilson rolling out here, trying to make extra time, and in the final play, we bring the pressure, and he's going to roll out and throw it out of bounds. So only going down now into the half, down a touchdown. This is very much a game and a big recovery from us with a horrible start, going down 21-0. We've been able to compete. The offense is starting to click. We've had big runs at both the run game and pass game. So we've got a lot of things to look forward to in the second half. But this Jets offense continues to be successful. We're going to have to try and stop them and be more consistent defensively if we hope to come out of this game with a win. Now, the Jets do start with the ball in the second half here. They're going to dump this one off to Cedric Wilson. It's going to be a gain of 5. So they're continuing to just dump the ball down short. That has been their strategy. I really thought with Zach Wilson we'd see a couple errant deep shots, but he's been very controlled here today, having a very clean game. A great run here. He's going to be able to outrun the D-line and slide after getting the first down. There's a thing here in Madden where the quarterbacks tend to not fight for the first down. They slide. Even if there's only one man, they'll tend to slide and just not get the first down. They'll slide a yard or two short, but happy he gets it there. That's good gain there for Zach Wilson on the run. Now we're a little behind here. Now we're on a 2nd and 1. Going to run it to Breece Hall. That's going to be enough for the first down. Just enough. I really thought that one was going to be close. But a 1st and 10 now. Zach Wilson staying under center. He's going to try and throw the ball now, and he's going to find an open man. That's going to be Elijah Moore. Finding the open hole in the zone. It was a little sit route, hook route. Great gain there. I formation. They're going to hand it off to Breece Hall, who's going to be able to be held down before being able to tumble forward. So only a gain of 4. So they're going to go play action on the very next play. 2nd and 6, trying to find an open guy. Zach Wilson is going to try and move up into the pocket, eventually not finding anybody. He'll be taken down. That's going to be a gain of nothing. So a 3rd and 6 here, trying to respond on the first drive, finding Braxton Berrios, who once again is going to catch the short pass and turn it upfield. Enough for the first down. 1st and 10 now on the 27. Zach Wilson handing it off to Breece Hall. They're trusting him to make big plays, but for the most part, we've done a good job of containing him. He's had a couple explosive runs, but we've held him to 4, less yards on most of them. So we've got to be happy with how our run defense has played as a whole. Finding Braxton Berrios on the sideline there. That's going to be a small gain. So it's going to be a 3rd and 6 here on the 23. 6 minutes left in the third. Zach Wilson with Carter off to the left, and they're going to go with the draw right up the middle, and it's going to be just enough for the first, and you hate to see it. Going with a run on 3rd and 6, not necessarily considered a run down, but they do convert, and the offense stays out here. CJ Uzomah does check back in after half, by the way, so he is healthy. So he's going to be a factor as this game continues to wean down in time, as they've taken a lot of time on this drive. 2nd and 6 now, looking around, going to go to the back of the end zone, sitting in cover 2 and finding the open guy, Cedric Wilson, but I do believe he stepped out of bounds before settling back in bounds. So there is a flag on the field. And I do believe that is indeed an illegal touching as it is. So it is no touchdown, 3rd and 6. Zach Wilson dropping back now. He's going to go for the screen, but we are all over that. Jaquan Brisker as well as Jaquan Jones going to be able to make a stop for a loss. So that's going to be a 4th and 8, and we're going to be forced to take a field goal. The best scenario out of what we've seen. I mean, they have absolutely drained the clock down to 3 minutes and 50 seconds in the third. We have not seen the offense come out yet. They've done exactly what they needed to do in an attempt to hold on to this win. Cole Kmet there on the dig is going to get the big gain. So we have a 1st and 10 now for Justin Fields. He's going to drop back and find his running back, David Montgomery, on the check down. He's going to turn it upfield for a little gain of 4. So Justin Fields now back in the shotgun. He's got to make some plays, try and get us back into this game. N'Keal Harry on the drag route, turning it upfield, and that's going to be enough for the first down. I like what N'Keal Harry brings to this offense. I've talked about his blocking in the past episodes, but he has proven that he can get open, especially when he's our 4th receiver out on the field. Now, I don't know if I want to play him over Byron Pringle by any means, but he's had quite an interesting role in our offense, and I continue to want to see him expand in that 4th receiver role when we do come out without a tight end or in the empty back set. Justin Fields going to dump it off with the pressure coming in. We're just trying to get some yards back here. It's only going to be a gain of about 3, so another 3rd and long for us with a 3rd and 12. Going to go here with a 4 verticals concept, trying to find a gap. Going to fit it into N'Keal Harry, who makes the back shoulder catch, and Ooh, if he breaks the tackle, I think he runs this one into the end zone, but a phenomenal adjustment to the ball nonetheless there by N'Keal Harry. 3 receptions for 50 yards. I keep talking about his role. I really love what he's bringing to the table. Trying to find Chase Claypool on the field crossing route there. Unable to as he throws it out of bounds. So going to go to the run play, very next play. And that's going to be a gain of about 1. So on the 11 now, officially into the fourth quarter, it's crunch time. We need to make some plays, showing a pressure look, but they don't. They only bring 4, finding the slant, but it's going to be deflected, so we're going to match their field goal with our own. We're still down a touchdown, but the defense has to make a stop more importantly. Field goal goes right down the middle. Cairo Santos has been quite reliable this season. I can't complain. We need to see this defense make a play. Zach Wilson now has got Breece Hall off to the right. They're going to go play action early. He's going to look to scramble with this run, and he's going to take a hit there, but he's not going to fumble it. Jaquan Brisker is the one to make contact with him. 1st and 10 now on the 37. Zach Wilson looking around. Play action once again, so they really set up the run early on in this game, and they're trying to unleash the play action. Hasn't worked so far. We're hoping that this defense continues to stay disciplined in their assignment, and hopefully we can continue to shut down the play action game for them in the fourth quarter. Going with the run now, the inside zone, and Breece Hall's going to get met by one of our linebackers, and he'll be eventually corralled down by Jaquan Brisker coming down full speed. You can see the animation here. That is a big hit coming down at you, 19 miles per hour. 3rd and 3 now. He's going to dump this one off, and Jalen Johnson just a little too late there, and Cedric Wilson is going to make a big catch for the first down, and you wish he was just there a little bit sooner. He would have been able to make the big play. I appreciate the effort to try and go out there and make a play because we do need it at this point of the game. They are driving down the field. They are almost in field goal range. Once again, that was a big play that we needed to make. 2nd and 4 now. CJ Uzomah continues to have a phenomenal game with over 80 yards on 5 catches. A little bit of a formation switch here. Zach Wilson has Carter off to his left. He's going to look around in the pocket, eventually just going for the check down here. It's going to be enough for the first down, but there is a flag on the field. This one is going to be on the defense, a roughing the passer call. It's going to be called on Angelo Blackson, our defensive tackle. So after a big gain here, after the first down and then the subsequent roughing the passer, they're no matter what in field goal range. So they just want to protect the ball, see if they can drain it as much as possible before they eventually have to put points up on the board. 2nd and 3 after the gain of 7. Zach Wilson's going to pass the ball, surprisingly, finding CJ Uzomah in one-on-one coverage with Jaquan Brisker. And a very smooth out route there is going to find itself to be fruitful. So 1st and goal now on the 3. They're going to go I formation. Zach Wilson's going to hand this one off to the left, and he's going to be stacked up there, bumping into his offensive lineman who was stood up by the defensive tackle and eventually taken down. Going run very next play, and physicality is going to be the name of the game. Breece Hall fighting through our linebacker's attempt to take him down. He's going to run this one in. A big touchdown for New York, and very much what probably seals this. 13 rushes now for 96 yards, trying to eclipse that 100-yard marker once again for David Montgomery. But, man, if we can make a quick play, get on defense, make a play there, as we almost get the ball intercepted. The game is not necessarily over, but we're going to need some spectacular efforts by some of our players, and throwing a near interception is certainly not one of them. 3rd and 8 now, already with our backs to the wall, and Darnell Mooney coming in with a tough catch. He's going to be able to stand up to CJ Mosley. That's a mind game catch right there. You see the big linebacker coming down at you while you're running a route down the middle. You know, the quarterback throws it in a situation where you're most certainly going to find impact with him, but for him to come out with this catch and then find the hook route on the very next play, Darnell Mooney making the big plays we need on this drive. Very next play, going to find Darnell Mooney once again, who turns it upfield, and he'll eventually be taken down, but not before a gain of about 8. So a 2nd and 2 now. Justin Fields getting a positive drive, going to go with a long play action, pressure coming in, and that's one of those plays where as soon as you finish that long action, the ball needs to come out, but no separation there, and of course no time to keep hold of it. we're going to take the sack. So 3rd and 10 now. Justin Fields, after the loss of 8, is going to be hit as he throws, and that's going to be incomplete. So a 4th and 10. We need the first down if we hope to keep this game alive. If we don't get it, this game is as good as over. Justin Fields dropping back, needing to make a big throw, and he's going to go to the sideline. Darnell Mooney, unable to keep his feet in bounds. And that's going to be a heartbreaker as the Jets offense comes back out here today and just couldn't keep the ball a little bit more in bounds. We might have had the touchdown there, but Justin Fields just unable to put it on the mark. And Darnell Mooney, though he's able to come down with it, unable to keep his 2 feet in bounds. So the Jets offense has an opportunity to come out here and just drain the clock. We are going to use our timeouts as we do force them to punt the ball early on. So 2 minutes and 40 seconds, still looking for a couple big plays. Continuing to trust in Darnell Mooney, and he's going to fumble it for the 2nd time today. Luckily, we recover. On the 35-yard line now, just off the mark here, looking for Darnell Mooney. He continues to be the guy that we're finding to be open, but we've got to make those easy completions. Looking around this time, going to Chase Claypool, breaking a tackle. He's big, he's physical. He's going to make some yards after the catch using some physicality and some ability to break some tackles using the stiff arm and not necessarily his agility. 1st and 10 now, going to find Chase Claypool, throwing him down on the crossing route. That's going to be a good gain of 1st down. Chase Claypool now getting involved offensively, trying to keep our timeouts for the dying seconds of this game as we're trying to get the ball back once more. Incomplete's going to stop the clock with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Justin Fields dropping back, empty back set, pressure coming in from the left, and Tevin Jenkins, just a revolving door here today. Just seems like every time we try to make a big play, Tevin Jenkins once again giving up pressure, and Chase Claypool unable to adjust the ball, and the ball is intercepted. The revolving door that is Tevin Jenkins here today is going to be the one who initiates or allows the pressure 2 plays in a row, allows Justin Fields to get hit 2 plays in a row, and we eventually get punished for it with the interception on the errant throw. So a heartbreaking loss here. We had some potential. We had moments, glimpses where we really thought this offense would really start picking it up, getting it together. We saw a phenomenal effort there by Darnell Mooney in the 4th quarter. I love to see it. But we don't reach our goal here with Darnell Mooney. We don't throw the 3 touchdowns, and that's unfortunately going to be a huge loss for us as we also fall to the speculation of the trap game. New York did not only beat us, but they beat us by multiple possessions. We were unable to score over 20 points on them. This is not a good look for a team that's trying to make a push for the playoffs, and Zach Wilson is just happy that he's able to maybe ruin the playoff hopes for a team. We can look at the stats here, 1 for 1 for Justin Fields, 260 yards. Both running backs running for 96 yards, and Chase Claypool having 100. CJ Uzama having a phenomenal game. Darnell Mooney, the yards aren't necessarily there, but the 1st down production absolutely is. And you can see Darnell Mooney not happy with how we performed, and Riley Reif also not happy with how we performed. So it's certainly a tough loss for us. The trap game was not ideal for us to fall in, and we are unable to compete now with Green Bay, who is currently 9-2, going into this 10-2. So we push ourselves further away from the 1st seed, but the game is not over. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Peace out.